first year.
For real.
And to be honest with you, one of the best advice someone told me, I think it was one of my lecturers, was first year, how you start is how you continue.
Yeah.
If you take first year super serious and you get to first class, your mindset is already set for first class.
Yeah.
If you say, oh, I just have to pass, I'm not getting a minimal grade.
Yeah.
That means that you've only studied 40% of the content. Now in the second year, you got to study for the other 60% plus all the second year content.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, for you to get to first class, you made it harder for yourself.
Yeah, and now you feel like you're catching up a little bit. Like I remember between my first year and my second year, there was so much group work in second year.
Yeah.
And I was like, all of a sudden, there's so much group work. I have to work with people. I've got my bit. I have to pull my weight. And you might actually have to end up pulling someone else's weight who is not doing what they should be doing. So there's so many things to consider. Just try your best to hit the ground running. Start as you mean to go on.
Absolutely. When it's time to party, go all in. Have fun. Enjoy yourself.
Go to your lectures.
But when they come here, no matter how late you go out,
go to your lectures.
You have to be up to go to your lectures. Never miss a lecture, because all these little things people just take for granted.
Yeah, like
it compounds into negative things. Your mindset slowly deteriorates, doesn't it?
Yeah, you will have at least one lecturer who will tell you the more you go, the more likely you are to get a higher grade, which is true. So literally, you will see the people that are never there, they do get lower grades. There is something you can't substitute about going to the lecture and actually hearing it for yourself.
Absolutely. And I think some people will convince you that I'll get the first without going to lectures. And you know what? I'll tell you this, there are people like that.
Yeah,
there's people who I didn't see until the last year of university. They never went to a single thing.
Yeah.
But you can't assume you were the same with those people. You got to think, you're paying £9,000 a year. It might not be your money or your parents' money, but that's money you're going to be accountable for.
Absolutely.
Why not use it to the best of your ability?
Yeah.
For me, that's my biggest thing. I think a lot of people take first year not seriously, but actually what it's doing first year is you're setting your mindset for the other years to come. And if your mindset is set at, I'm going to
dilly-dally, I'm going to get a little sleeping, a little lying.
Snowing outside, it's a bit cold.
It's cold. Oh, I mean, I definitely used to do that. I used to look out the window and see rain and think, forget it, I'm not going out there. No. Like, I definitely fell short. Like, I don't want to portray myself as a perfect student. I fell short. But definitely second year, third year, especially my final year, I did make a concerted effort to go in and to hear it for myself and not rely on other people for their notes or anything like that. You know, you just have to think about your end goal. Yeah. And what you want that to be. That
is so important. And to be honest with you, like, we are going to iterate again and again. University is fun. And I'm a massive advocate for university because, to be honest with you, I'll tell people all the time, that's where I found myself.
Yeah.
Before I went to university, it's not that I didn't know who I was, but I didn't know what I was capable of. You know, I didn't know what was in me.
And that's not just academically.
It's not. That's
it's everything else.
It's everything. I didn't know that, you know, inside me there was something else. And to be honest with you, it's also based around the people that I met.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, I think the biggest thing about university is not really what you study, is the people you meet.
It's the people you meet.
Oh, the good and the bad. Because I've met some real witches at uni. I'm just
putting it witches, you know.
I've met some amazing people, but I've also met some witches, and that was character building for me, meeting people that are not so nice. So yeah.
To be honest with you, you said witches, you know?
Yeah, I've met some real life witches. Don't ever let them
you
tell
know
you
what?
that witches don't exist.
Oh, we're going to talk about that, to be honest with you. It's coming up. But it's also important to talk about university. I think a lot of people they got caught up in, I must get a good degree, I must get a high passing grade. But actually, there's other things you can do when at university that build you as a person.
Yeah, there are.
And I think a lot of that is the clubs.
Yeah, societies and things like that.
Those things are massive for your CV.
Yeah.
You just come out of university and applying for jobs and stuff like that. How big is that in terms of job searching?
I mean, your employers, potential employers, are going to be looking at your grades, yes, but everybody has a grade. There's going to be lots of other people who got 2-1, and there's going to be lots of other people who got first. Absolutely. It's about what else you do outside of school. So I played a little bit of netball, I did some singing on the side, and just things that make you seem and make you as a well-rounded person.
Absolutely.
So there's lots of people who played sports, which is probably the biggest thing. So football, rugby.
It shows you're competitive, you get me, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. It shows that you're just a really nice, well-rounded person, and you're not just all about academics, because as important as that is, it isn't everything when you go into the real life, into the real world.
Yeah. And I think personally for me, I think I'm proof of that, because I didn't get a first or a 2-1. I actually got a 2-2 overall. And I was so worried. Because people tell you unless you get a 2-1 minimum, the jobs don't want to know you. And to be honest with you, when I was looking at job applications, a lot of the jobs do say to apply 2-1 or above. And that's fair enough. But actually there's other jobs who don't request that. Now, because I had a lot of other things I did outside university, when I got those interviews and those opportunities, they knew that academically I wasn't strong. So they were looking at my character as a person. What else does this guy have about him? And so here comes farmer to pharmacist.
His story.
And I think, you know what, in the future podcasts, we're going to teach you how to worry about that. Don't even go to those things. Listen, people fail first.